What's up, Raider Nation? Thank you for joining me on another edition of the Raider Reaction Morning Show. I am the Commish. It is Thursday morning, February 20th. Thank you for joining me. As always, we appreciate any second you spend with us here at Raider Reaction because, you know, Raider Nation is the shit. I want to start off today with another one of the stellar draft class from 2019. We talked about all offseason how important we thought it was coming into that draft, how big of a building block it was for the foundation of this team. I believe the 2020 draft could be almost equally as big as the 2019 draft to the foundation and the future of this franchise. And just one of the young rising stars out of this 2019 draft class was cornerback from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen.
Block on the slant, incomplete. Trayvon Mullen.
Yeah, he's got some rare toughness for a guy with great coverage skills.
That was dangerous, looking for Connell. Trayvon Mullen, second-round rookie out of Clemson.
He was the brightest light of the whole thing for me. He's a tough guy. He's got a huge upside.
It's really well done by the rookie Mullen.
I mean, outstanding play.
Rewind to the 2019 NFL Draft. Trayvon Mullen, cornerback and defensive MVP for the national champion Clemson Tigers, spoke with his cousin, Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson. His big cousin's advice? Enjoy the moment because he deserves it. Since becoming a Raider,
Trayvon Mullen, DB Clemson.
Mullen has been enjoying every moment while making the most of them.
I'm going to make the plays that come to me. Might not be a drastic play and it might not be a knock your head off, but when the play come to me, I'm going to make it.
That pick is coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's time.
Now it's time for the defense to step up and keep the Bengals from driving the field.
Throwing.
Intercepted.
The rookie Mullen.
Trayvon Mullen with the pick.
Oh, for sure.
Where is it going?
They stay with me for sure. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it.
You always want to be an NFL player and, you know, you strive hard. And when you strive hard at what you want, you can become that person.
Exaggerate the rip, okay, Trayvon?
In high school, Trayvon's talent and work ethic garnered attention in his home state of Florida, where he was ranked by ESPN as the #2 cornerback in the country. In the NFL, it's been his resiliency that has set him apart.
What a story it is for Mullen to even be playing this week. You remember a week ago against the Chargers, he was carted off the field.
He got carried off the field on a stretcher in that game. And he's ready to practice. He's playing on the road in Denver. And he played good again.
Hit by Mullen and tackled short of the chains.
All right, come on, man.
It just comes down to preparation. Monday through Friday, the walkthroughs, the mental days, in the meeting rooms.
Good play by the rookie from Clemson.
Number 27 hit his stride throughout the final 10 games in 2019. With 48 total tackles, 10 pass deflections, and 1 interception, he contributed to the profound impact made by an outstanding Raiders rookie class.
You know how we coming?
Which includes a few of his Clemson teammates.
Trayvon, Hunter, you know, those guys on the team, man, it's crazy because it's like those are some of our best players. It's just trying to start something special, same way we did at Clemson.
I mean, from Clemson, we had a lot of good people, the culture. It all takes the players, start with the players first, all coming together.
A winning culture the young cornerback will continue to help implement going into his second year as a Raider. And if his rookie season is any indication of what is to come, his future looks promising.
Another one of the stud rookies from the same university, Cleve Farrell, out there giving back to somewhere he's very familiar with.
Basically, all of my family served in the military, and a lot of my childhood was spent on this base right here. And my mom served in the Army, my father served in the Army. Both of them were stationed right here at Fort Lee. My brother served in the Army, he was stationed here at Fort Lee too. So I thank y'all so much for y'all service. It really means the world to me. It's for y'all to come out and show support like this, man. And I can't wait to meet y'all. So thank y'all so much. There you go!
And if you missed our interview on Tuesday on the Raider Nation Report with Raider Nation OG, Hall of Famer, The Violator, go check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. You can go to our Facebook page, click on the video tab, go to the last Raider Nation Report, and check it out. An uncensored interview with Raider Nation OG, The Violator. Here's just a little clip from that interview. So I'm gonna hit you with one question about the move from Oakland to Vegas. What do you think would be the one, if you could name one biggest culture change or the biggest change in what the game day experience is going to be from one to the other? What do you think? What do you think is going to be the biggest difference between the game day experience?
I can name two right off the top of my head. One, it's not being set up where we can congregate around the stadium like we used to. That's going to be a big change. And I call that fellowshipping right there. You know, that was, we get rave reviews of our tailgates being like no place else in the country.
Yeah.
But people don't, and I'm talking to my nation's family, we take that for granted. We know how special it is to us, but to have outsiders, and I'm talking about fans from teams that we're playing against, and they, you know, message me saying that they have better times there than at their own stadiums. That to me is like, wow, and they're going to mess all this up. Right. Second thing, inside the arena, you know, with this whole Texan deal, he's disturbing my experience. Are they going to let us stand and be boisterous like we were in Old Town? Yeah. Now, that's going to affect me personally. That's why I brought that up.
I agree, because that affects me. That would affect me too, man. Because I don't sit the entire damn game anytime I go. Ever, and that one drives me nuts too. But that one, I understand they're going to try to probably force that rule. But do you honestly think that even after a few games that even becomes an enforceable rule, or does mob mentality take over and Raider Nation just stands anyway? I mean, you can't make a whole section sit. If they all stand, they're gonna stand.
Well, that's where our voices will begin to be heard. This is how we've been doing it. Now, all you Johnny-come-latelys or guys that's just fluffing through here, you don't know a damn thing about the culture, so we're trying to bring it and show you, and that's going to go all the way down to the team and the coaches. If they notice that, it's already going to be almost half and half as far as visitors being in there with us, which is a farce. But to just shut us down, if you want that energy, then you got to let us bring it authentically, not try to pipe shit in. It's got to come from us. Yeah. So let us do what we've been doing.
Yeah, we ain't the Falcons, man. We ain't got to pump that shit in.
Yeah, we don't pump no sound in.
It's real. Yeah, we don't need that artificial shit like the fucking guy that owns Home Depot wants to pump in there.
Earlier this year in May, and I couldn't believe where the stadium was. It was like right there in the strip. I was like, whoa, that's wild. It's going to bring a lot of attention to the NFL.
It's the arena you would expect the Raiders to play in. It's so badass.
Yeah, this is jaw-dropping. I mean, I was a coach's kid at Notre Dame, got to coach for the Green Bay Packers, and as a broadcaster, got to see a lot of different stadiums. I have never seen a place like this.
Now you know and I know it would not be a proper Raider Reaction Morning Show without a D-bag of the day. Another member of the hype team steps up to the plate and knocks it out of the fucking park. You, sir, are a fucking douchebag.
What's going on, Raider Nation? It's me, Raider Ortiz, and today, my douchebag of the day goes to Matt McGloin. Matt McGloin called out his whole coaching staff saying they had to change the whole playbook, and then he comes into the third quarter and throws a fucking pick. He actually threw a couple picks that game. So, that's not on the damn coaching. That's all on Matt McGloin, go figure, right? That's why the Raiders didn't want you. And that's my douchebag of the day.
Kurt Warner is a Super Bowl winning Hall of Fame quarterback. James Jones has some behind-the-scenes in-depth knowledge, obviously, being a former Raider. Both sit down, give their insight on what they saw and what they see happening with the Silver and Black.
I think the biggest thing is they have to build around, or certain guys on the team have to become big playmakers or game-changing playmakers. That I thought they did a really good job this year, and they had some good players on that team this year. Love Josh Jacobs. I think he could be one of those guys, like Derek Carr in the way he played this year. But they need more big plays from those types of guys. Darren Waller, maybe he becomes that guy. Had a great year this year. But that to me is what this game is all about. Play good football, but there's so much parity. Do you have that game changer? Or, really in this business, you need 5 or 6 game changers that for the course of a year, most of the time, one of them will show up big when needed most.
You got Hunter Renfrow, you got Tyrell Williams, you got Darren Waller. If you could get another CD Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, if you could get another dude on the outside that can really play the game at a high level, that's gonna take the Raiders offense to a whole nother level. And I really think it's that missing piece on the offensive side of the ball. Right now you're a Range Rover, but you one piece away from being a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? If you get another big time receiver on the other side and you got all them weapons on the offense. So hopefully with the first pick they address that. And then after that, man, I'm building up on that defense, especially depending on what we do in free agency. After that, I'm building up on that defense.
And now to send you out on your Thursday, your Raider quote of the day. I've often said if I had one drive to win a game to this day, and I had a quarterback to pick, I would pick Kenny. Snake was a lot cooler than I was. He was a perfect quarterback and a perfect Raider. When you think about the Raiders, you think about Ken Stabler. Words from the coach, the Hall of Famer, John Madden. Raider Nation, go out there and grab Thursday by the throat. Make it your bitch. We got some hot programming for you here tonight. We've got at 6 Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, we've got Week 1, 2020 Raider Reaction Madden Challenge action as Commish Jr. and his Cardinals face off against Marcus and his Lions. And I will be doing your play-by-play, followed by the Raider Process Show at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern with your host, Raider Wop. Don't miss it. We got a little double banger for you tonight. And then, of course, I'll be back here, same Raider time, same Raider channel, to get you Black Friday kicked off proper-like. And we're going to finish it off with a kick-ass game since we missed out because of Valentine's Day last week. And of course, Saturday night, the 3rd edition of Raider Reaction Saturday Night Fights. Last week's got the best reviews and more views than the first one. It's at, I think, almost 13,000 views and counting last I seen. So I think you're really going to enjoy the 3rd installation, and we're just going to keep doing it. So build a little cult following there. Make sure you check it out. So until tomorrow morning, I'll see you. I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.